adults, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Gregory Studios here in Garfield, New Jersey. I'm Darth Messiahs. I don't always finish stories, but when I do, I make sure the next time you kiss your mother, you're unsure of what was on her face, because that is where I finished my story. Yeah. And our phone is always the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy, Alex the Motherfucker Hill, a.k.a. the Stanley Up Podcast, and also known as the man, the beard girl, and the cripple of crossface, having a crossface.
And on the boards, the franchise, but if you are nasty, and only if you are nasty, you may call him your kid.
You already know, it's your boy Stevie Franchise on the ones and twos, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Quite the interesting week.
Well, before we get started, I don't see you, dog.
Oh, there's not much to see. I'm just a hot mess, as Chelsea Green's music says, because it is disrespectfully hot. It's the type of hot when you got beef with people. It's like, yo, I want to fight you, but I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah, like
it just cooled down here. Like I want to say an hour ago.
I believe it was 101 today.
No, fuck that. It was 80 degrees, felt like 103.
Yeah, I want to say it was 101 today in New Jersey.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, it was the hottest day of the year so far.
I want to say disrespectfully, fuck that.
They called it the third heat wave of the year, but in my book, the heat wave never stopped from like 3 weeks ago. Because like the definition of a heat wave, it's like 95 or above for more than 3 days at a time. So apparently at some point it dipped into like the 80s and then went back over 95. Wow. To me, that never happened.
Wow.
Because the humidity on top of the heat hasn't let up. So it's just been like 80% humidity or higher on top of all this heat, and it's just unbearable. We've got like Florida weather with like Arizona heat. Oh hell no! Yeah, it's just kicking our ass. Florida humidity and Arizona heat. We're getting our asses kicked right now.
Yeah, it is. Is what I heard one day is hot as the devil's dick outside.
Yeah. Yeah. But to chill out, you know what we need? We need
Chicks of the week. Chicks of the week.
Hey.
And we're gonna start with everybody's favorite internet smut, Mandy Sachs. She's preparing for a body competition. That's why the one on the right, she's like extra like booty popped out because she's doing like hella squats.
I thought it was BBL.
Nah. Only one person has a BBL. Allegedly. But yeah, she's doing a body competition. Who's Lacey Evans, the former Lacey Evans, Macy Estrella. She did one last year. Bianca Belair did one. Remember, she did one like going into SummerSlam, and then like she had to lose the weight like in like 2 weeks to go to have a match for SummerSlam or whatever. She did one last year. That was last year. She did hers. A couple of girls have been doing them lately.
A lot of booty sweat.
Yeah. There goes coming, Miss All Elite White Woman. You're damn straight. Oh, Camille's done them too. Yeah, Camille, because she's hella broad her damn self.
Oh, by the way, Alex, can you see Cheeks of the Week?
Oh yeah, I can see. I definitely.
Okay, cool. He can see.
He sees the cheekage. And moving along, we've got Marty Bell. Yes. Mm-hmm. The Dominicana. With Allison Kay, and they're dressed up as some horror movie. I don't know what horror movie because I'm not into horror movies, but they're dressed up as something.
So one's Beetlejuice.
Okay, there we go.
And the other.
She's Lydia. And Cat.
At the ending scene of the first one, I guess. But yeah.
And then we got Miss Tori Wilson.
You know, her age, she can still get it.
I don't know, because sometimes she don't be looking right. Because sometimes it look like she's like 60. And other times you're like, you know what? Yeah, she can get it.
Exactly. And this is the angle that she can get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She learned off the academy. The academy of angles from Maria. They have a school, then the academy, and then, you know.
Well, would she have gone to that school? Because she predates Maria, so maybe she was like a founding member. She's like on the board of directors to the school. Well,
Maria was in the academy, she didn't run the academy.
Okay.
She was in the academy with Tori Wilson. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maria has the school, but you know she came from the academy.
Okay, gotcha.
Of angles.
Gotcha. But Martin Bell, my God.
Just one more bomb.
My God.
You know what?
Going back to the poster in the hallway, Manguaki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mangu. Lots of mangu has been consumed by that booty.
Jesus!
Yes.
Nice round. All right.
Yeah, and then because of today's topic, we're gonna jump right into it. BBL Bayley.
BBL Bayley.
We'll come back to Ultra Fantasy Booking. We've got to go straight into that after Cheeks of the Week, right?
Yes, we have to. BBL Bayley.
How is Nia Jax hit twice? She's hit twice.
She's on a roll, yo.
First her hole, and somehow we still have that on the board from like 2 years ago. First her hole, and now she hits with BBL Bayley.
BBL Bayley. I wish I had the song.
I was gonna tell you to clip it, but I was like, yeah.
BBL Bayley. We'll just post it on Instagram.
And the thing it was so smooth. Because she said it, and I was like, wait, what? And then I just started dying laughing.
She was like, what's next for you? They're going to call you BBL Bayley? And like, yo, you hit the mark on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did respond, though.
Yes,
She did respond.
Yeah.
I didn't care about her response.
Yeah, and the thing was, because Nia, as she was hitting the line, like, she leaned around Bayley and, like, looked at it. It was like, so what are you now? BBL Bayley. And then the camera caught it with the mean smirk.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, hey, what you want me to do about it?
Cheeks of the week.
The thing's just sitting there. What you want me to do about it?
I mean, the thing is just there.
The thing is staying.
The thing is staying. I mean, we're not complaining about it.
Look, I give props to the cameraman. When she looked around there, she panned down a little bit. I said, thank you, sir.
Yeah, just enough to get it, but not enough to be like grotesque about it.
Exactly. Whoever's working the cameras, yo, you an all-star.
If we want to be professor about it, we need the AEW cameraman.
Oh yeah, because the AEW camera guys just be all up in like fucking
Soraya's freaking.
Yeah, or Toni Storm or Rhea, but they just be all up in the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, they be at the crack of that damn thing. I'd be like, God damn.
Cheeks of the week.
Sir. Zoom in no more. I need more.
Sir.
Yeah, don't let it be like freaking
like you're getting a promotion.
Be like Jack Perry's girlfriend. I can't think of her name right now.
You know, Sonny, I forgot her name too. Holy crap.
Because she's never on TV.
Because nobody cares.
I want to say Sarah J, but that's a totally different story.
Sarah J is
Yes.
Yes. And that's all we're gonna say.
It's not Sarah J, but it sounds like Sarah J. But oh yeah. Bayley did respond on Twitter. Born like this.
Yes.
And she's had this dunk, if you will, since the beginning. Going back to NXT. And when she talked about that infamous promo day where they first told her to be more girly and she wore that tight red dress. Yeah.
And, I couldn't have been there because that been a day that they've been like, so how long you been dating? Shit, y'all ain't seen that promo day? That's out that day.
Yeah.
I've been together. I've been over here being one of her wacky inflatable 2 men every night.
Yeah. And then the day she dressed up like Sasha because she wore the booty shorts. Yeah.
I think she dressed up
I ain't gonna
like
hold
Sasha.
you. That Hall of Fame induction ceremony, she came out with that baby blue dress. I don't even like that. Days a day.
And it's my favorite color. Oh my god.
Yeah, because she had the mean tan too. Oh God.
I was like,
her Latina was coming out that day.
I was like, take me tonight.
Picture I sent you, Darth, of like
take me and that chin tonight.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Calvin. It's Anna J. There we go, Anna J. Anna J from AEW.
Came to mind with cornstarch, so yeah, I'm not gonna remember that.
And of course, the cutout pants that everybody was like, "Oh, she's not wearing panties." No, you idiot, she's wearing a thong.
First of all, she was. Second of all, that damn thing was hanging.
Yeah, and she wore like 3 different ones. She had a white one, she wore the black one, and she wore a yellow one. She probably got a discount. It was probably on sale for like 30% off. She got 3.
Third of all, it was the best outfit.
Yeah.
Out of her all wrestling attire, this is her best outfit.
And then she was doing squats in her driveway in panties. That's in those yellow panties. Those aren't booty shorts. Those are panties.
Yeah, I guess I'm looking at that. So
I could stare at this for the whole hour, but I got.
Yeah, we must press on. Yes. Thank you, Nia Jax, for another viral quote.
Yes.
BBL Bayley. And thank you, Metro Boomin, for the soundtrack.
Yes. We will see you in Atlanta on Bad Blood. Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin.
Young Metro don't trust you. I'm gonna shoot you.
Metro don't trust you. I'm
Hey, Kelvin said, don't forget about Bailey's sister with the boobs. Oh yes, you are right. Yeah, Bailey's sister got the top. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Bailey
you never forget about that one.
Of extended families.
Okay, it was a good evening. Hope everyone's staying cool because I'm dying. Facts, Israel. It is disrespectfully hot. Facts. Moving along to Ultra Fantasy Booking. Man, last week was, oh my God, what the fuck did I just see when I opened Instagram? Anyway, I must press on. I don't have time to look at that nonsense.
There's a lot of booty.
No, it was something else. Oh. It was some guy's crotch. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Okay.
It was covered because obviously it's Instagram, but Jesus Christ, I didn't need to open to that. Anyway, last week was TLC brought to you by Dragon Force. Our GM, Paul Heyman, came to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know my name, so no need to repeat it. Since we are here in Pittsburgh, which obviously will never measure up to Philly, we are still going to go extreme, which includes an old school ECW tables match. And we will be debuting a first time ever main event because we are ECFNW. Opening match for the Evolve Tag Team Championships. Champions Dexter Lumis and Uncle Howdy defended against Mustafa Ali and Dominick Mysterio. And they won 86% to 14% in our title TLC match. Match 2, Rhea Ripley defended her World of Stardom Championship against, Mia Yim defended her World of Stardom Championship against Rhea Ripley in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and hashtag and new champion Rhea Ripley takes home the gold. Wow. Okay, next match. For the ECW TV title, in the old school ECW tables match, challenger Kane take on the Simone Werewolf Jacob Fatu. Quite the interesting finish here. Hashtag and new champion Kane. Didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. And it was a close one too. It was 55-45. And our main event, the first time ever, Inferno Hell in a Cell match. The cage will be on fire. It was The Undertaker defending the WWF Championship against Drew McIntyre. And quite the landslide victory for the American Badass, The Undertaker. 80-20%. And that was TLC, brought to you by Dragon Force. And now we move over to Warzone, bringing you No Way Out. And we're going to start with two big meaty men slapping meats. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Big E on short notice to be a special guest ref. But Walter will take on Bobby Lashley, who is our MLW Openweight champion. Match 2 will be an Elimination Chamber match for the vacant WCW United States Championship. It will be Moose versus Andrade versus Ricky Starks versus Matt Cardona versus Jay White versus Ludwig Kaiser. Match 3 will be a feast or famine match. So you'll be win or get fired. It is a intergender challenge. It is Ava Raine versus Kip Sabian, because both are winless. So you better get a fucking win or take your ass home. Match 4 for the AEW Tag Team Championship. It is FTR versus the Usos. And then we will have an intermission, because our pay-per-view specialist didn't make the card, but we have him on the show anyway. We'll have an episode of Impulsive with Logan Paul, and his guest will be none other than the person he said the name of, Joe Hendry.
Oh. Say his name and he'll appear.
Match 5, Chris Statlander will take on Sky Blue for the TNA Women's Championship in a Lumberjill match. Match 6, Maxwell Jacob Friedman will take on the man that he called out, none other than Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Triple H.
Time to play the game.
A.k.a. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Time to play the game.
And our main events will be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, taking on L.A. Knight. Yeah. For the IWGP Heavyweight Championship inside of a steel cage with pin-only rules. And that will be No Way Out, brought to you by Warzone. Chin, tits, shoo! And now, we move along to the rest of SmackDown. And our savior, our black Jesus, Cody Rhodes, was crucified by the Bloodline.
Yes, he was. Safe to say that this faction is getting stronger.
Our black Jesus was crucified by the Bloodline.
He was. Still calling out Roman Reigns.
Yep.
So he was gonna have to. If he wants the position of Tribal Chief, he's going to have to take it away from him.
You know what's funny? Because earlier that day, they said Jimmy Uso has been cleared to return. Mm-hmm. And obviously the first thing, Jimmy's coming to save Cody tonight. Good thing they didn't.
That's a
Let it call. Breathe. I would prefer that him and Jay make up first before they both come to address the false Tribal Chief.
In the form of their younger brother.
Yes. And for anybody that follows us on Instagram, I hope you have noticed that we do not acknowledge Solo. He will not be making any appearances on the page. If he does, his face will be censored. His face will be censored.
Like that. We don't know how we're going to do it, but it is.
Usually I just put a little like clown emoji over his face.
Yeah. I'm just saying, when they see the face of the clown emoji, they have to hear the sound.
Yes, Kelvin, the shoe. Tony forgot the duck for the shoe.
Of course, Tony forgets.
We'll get to that later. But yeah, the bloodlines, it just gets better, man.
It does. It's getting so much better.
I have to admit, there was a point where it kind of did get stale. Well, I'm saying didn't get stale. It felt like they were dragging their feet.
Money in the Bank?
No, last year.
Oh.
At the end of last year, trying to get to Royal Rumble, it felt like they were just kind of dragging their feet, like, because remember when Paul did a story like, oh, we're only in the third inning or whatever the thing was. At that point, it was like, yeah, we know we're just trying to get to WrestleMania. It kind of felt like we're just kind of padding the story now because we got to get back around the calendar. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's so fresh right now because you just brought in 3 new people. Roman's been away. Jay's solo. Jimmy's been away. You took Sammy out the story. You took Kevin Owens out. Well, Kevin Owens is back in the story, but in a whole new way because he's now on Cody's side.
And now
he added Randy back into the equation.
Now you got 2 members of Legacy and Kevin Owens versus Bloodline.
Yeah. Because you're telling the same story basically with almost all new characters. It's wild.
It is wild, and it looks fresh again. Like
yeah.
It doesn't look like it was made from a last year's storyline, like a copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like it, but it is.
Yeah, I love what's going on with the Bloodline. As the statistics prove, the promo segments are the best segments on WWE television.
Yep.
Screw the matches. Just watch the promos. That's all that matters.
I don't watch WWE for the matches. They keep me entertained.
Or you can watch
like
AEW where the best wrestle.
Yeah, and botch.
Yeah, and botch. But we're the best wrestle.
Yes. Without warning.
Yeah.
Without healthcare either. Let's not get to that. But I'm loving Carlito in the storyline and Judgment Day.
Oh, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that
when we get to Raw. Yeah. On NXT, we'll go backwards to Tuesday.
I enjoyed this too.
Wesley was kind of down in the dumps. He was kind of unsure of himself, after getting, flung by Obafemi like you throw a stick for the dog to chase. And who comes out? None other than Zach Wentz and why am I blanking on the other one's name? But the Rascals showed up.
MSW, right? Or
MSK.
MSK, there you go. MSK as well. Like, there's so much history with these 3, man.
Yeah.
Like, aren't they the longest reigning tag team champs for NXT?
No.
Or they have multiple times?
No, they only were champions once. It was wasn't even that long. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It was like a whole year though.
Yeah, you're right. It was about a year.
Yeah.
I take that back. It was about a year.
But it's good to see them.
Trey Miguel, yes, Trey Miguel. There you go. The light skinned Ricochet looking one if he had hair.
I ain't gonna hold you, Ricochet, if you had that hairline.
They're just missing Rich Swann.
Yeah, nobody needs him.
Yeah, he's over there with Flop Dollar,
Nobody needs neither one of those 2.
He ain't slapped me yet. So.
But yeah, this right here made me almost damn near tear up. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
It was beautiful.
I know wherever they're about to say is no longer a promo at this point. It's just them.
Yeah.
It gets me back to when TNA was going out of business.
Mm-hmm.
The Rascals closed up the show pretty much.
Yep.
So it brings me back to those days. Like, wow.
And allegedly, Motor City Machine Guns are being signed by NXT.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
Allegedly. Because their TNA contract ended.
At this point right now, shit, even if they get signed, they're probably going to show back up over there any damn way with this little portal of theirs to keep going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm actually liking this a lot more than AEW's so-called Forbidden Door.
Yep.
This is like.
Yep.
Very wholesome. Very like it's not like dragged into your face or pushed into your face like for the cameos that are coming.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm loving how NXT is doing this too.
Because the appearances fit the storyline and it benefits everybody. AEW is just fantasy booking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this wrestler over here. No, they don't have any depth into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring this wrestler over here and with his contract and I'm going to hire him and then I ain't going to let him do a damn thing.
Pretty much.
But that's not the only crossover we got.
Apparently somebody in Orlando said Joe Hendry again because he teamed with Trick Williams to try to get some revenge on Sean Spears and Ethan Page. I
gotta say, this chemistry was pretty weird but pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was funny because I didn't know I needed them as a team until that night.
Right? And his mannerisms, Joe Hendry, is so funny.
Yeah.
He's like trying to dab him up and he just used both hands. He's like, hey, thank you.
Yo, dog.
That's such the whitest thing ever.
You know, this remind of the cool black kid and be like, hey, yo, you got a best friend? Yeah, I got this one boy as a best friend, and your white boy come in, you go, huh? Yeah. Let me him for a long time.
Facts.
He's that token white guy.
Facts.
He showed up to the black cookout, don't know how to play nothing but to make everybody laugh.
Word.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the guy that Cody will bring to the cookout. And be like, yo, this is my friend.
Yeah, no, I'd be like Cody's cousin. Yeah. He'll bring his cousin to the cookout. And like he's the whitest white dude, but he still fits in.
He's my plus one trying to show him around, you know? Like
it's Cody's favorite cousin. He brings him along. You go, you know what? He's all right with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't bring him, his cookout's gonna be boring. Go ahead and call your cousin.
Yeah, like he's the party favorite for everyone, you know, like
Are you party favor or party favors?
Party favors.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so no cocaine.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. He's
man,
too
hold him now. Hold him now. We ain't gotta skip that part this year.
He skips the white line, let's say.
Because you know in WCW that's how they got cocaine in the budget. It was listed under party favors.
Man, what's my weed budget?
Also in the prohibited portal, Stephanie Vacker,
that was crazy,
who got signed last week, made her debut already at a house show this past weekend. Actually, she did both house shows this past weekend, and she had a little backstage segment with Damien Priest for WWE.com.
Yeah, he was thinking.
Well, sorry, WWEEspanol.com because it was in Spanish.
Yeah, and what he said pretty much is like welcoming her to WWE and stuff, and you're gonna, I'm gonna see you in the top one day here. You know, all those quotes that you give to other Spanish, other Spanish people when they come in.
I'm about to say all those quotes that you, the champion, you say, because you want to be a good champion.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the Spanish version of what he said.
Yeah, and ironic, she was just on AEW's Double or Nothing.
I was gonna say
2 weeks ago.
I was gonna say she is
2 weeks ago.
Literally transitioned so fast that we literally saw her in AEW.
2 weeks ago.
We literally saw her from the Forbidden Door to the
Prohibited Portal.
Prohibited Portal.
Yo, somebody online on Twitter said, I didn't know her training match to come to WWE was fighting Sasha Banks. So like, she's ready. And I was like, that's funny because that's who she fought, and then all of a sudden, boom,
she did fight Sasha. She had to lose to Sasha Banks to go to the Prohibited Portal.
Wait. So when Britt Baker loses, is she jumping ship too?
Oh my god.
Hey man, I wouldn't blame her.
Are you bringing Adam Cole with you? Like,
speaking of Adam Cole, please come back. Please come back. You haven't meant less in your career.
Please.
Please come back. Let Triple H guide you to the promised land.
Please come back to NXT.
And the rest of Undisputed Era.
Please.
Maybe Bobby Fish will wrestle again. He hates wrestling now.
We need Roddy back, and not with that gimmick, bro. Like,
please get rid of the child rapist mustache.
Yeah. Please stop making him say Adam.
This is a weird downward spiral of one of my favorite groups, and I don't like it at all.
Yeah,
it's crazy because we're seeing them in eras, right?
Yeah,
like Bullet Club, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing the Finn Balor literally in the Judgment Day. He's good. He's chilling.
Yeah.
We're seeing fucking AJ Styles going to Japan no matter what in WWE. Yep. He's chilling with the club. Gallows and Anderson's in NXT.
And Anderson, you got G.O.D.
They're in NXT.
Yep.
G.O.D. just made a debut. What? Like, what are the elites doing?
Not a damn thing.
Oh, the AVPs?
They haven't grown up in the last 10 years.
There was one EVP. And he went to WWE, and he's the damn champion. and the heir to the kingdom, as I'm predicting. He will be the head booker in the next 15 years. I'm calling it. Triple H is under his wing right now.
I'm calling it. He will be the man in the chair.
He is under
in Gorilla in the next 15 years. I'm calling it.
Watch.
You ain't got to call it.
He's the next Dusty, man. Like to
call it. Yeah, you ain't got to call it. That man. That man's gonna call a match with Triple H, and whatever WrestleMania that is, boy, that shit gonna be fire.
At least one of the members of Bullet Club successfully, almost damn near owning the fucking company.
Yeah. Moving along, also at the house shows this past weekend, Santos Escobar came out with El Mago from 2K19.
What?
No, it was his dad, El Fantasmo.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I just see that right?
But when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, it's El Mago.
El Mago. He's real.
No, there actually is an El Mago, though. That's the thing. There is an actual El Mago.
He's real.
There is an actual El Mago, but it is not the El Mago from the game. Two totally different characters. Two totally different trademarks.
That's El Mago. I don't know,
but no, they allowed his dad, who's a Mexican legend, El Fantasmo, to come to the ring with him for the house show, because they were in Mexico this past weekend for the 2 house shows.
All I'm gonna say, if you replace the A with an O, and then you put an N at the end, El Mojón. Yeah, you're gonna have shit right there. You're gonna just have a big piece of shit.
I don't know why I saw his mask. I was like, oh shit, it's El Mago from 2K19.
You look like he just took an El Mago right now.
And because then in 2K20, El Mago comes back and like he's old, and you have to fight his son. And it's
El Mago Jr.
Yeah, and that's his name, El Mago Jr.
Oh my God, I'm just making this shit up. What is going on? My brain.
Yeah.
My brain is like messed up right now.
But yeah, El Fantasmo was the father of Santos Escobar, Mexican legend. Moving over to Raw, Mami was not pleased at all because Dom was trying to apologize
and giving his best Eddie Guerrero impression.
And he said something to the effect of "You're mine," and she said, "What?
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah.
No, you're mine."
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Jay made this shit the most funniest thing to watch.
Facts. Tell Mami I said.
The way he ran up with that, he said, "Tell the truth. Tell me it's true. Tell me it's true." I said, "Oh, this nigga been waiting his whole life for this moment."
Yo, tell me how that conversation was fire though.
And then he cut another one for WWE.com. for social media.
Yeah.
That one was just as fire.
He's like, take it to the Waffle House.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you've never been to one, but I take you to one. I'm like, yo, he's as black as he can be at this point.
Facts.
There's nothing else he can do at this point.
Facts.
No, but Damien Priest, it makes me laugh every week now with this. Because he was like, is she single? He's like, no. He was like, yeah, go for it.
He was like, yo, who knows? Maybe.
And the thing is, Priest is the one that's really in the middle of all of this.
Yeah, he is.
Because he keeps he's the one that's like basically setting Dom up to fail.
I wonder what's his goal here.
The thing is, he's facing Dom up to fail because he's been trying to tell Dom to do this shit right for weeks.
That's true.
And Dom saying, I'm going to do it and don't do it.
And he doesn't
and
do it.
Like, you remember my father. No, I understand why your father was doing what he was doing. I said, facts.
And when you get to the part where you say you understand the other person that you hate why he don't like you, oof, that shit hurts when you hear that, when you hear your boy say it. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit definitely
I
hurts.
understand why your dad do it.
And then
he was like wepa.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay was like wepa.
and then Dom was like, yo, keep your wepa to yourself.
Wepa. Yeet. I like that Damien said we yeet too. I was like, yo, that was wholesome. That was awesome.
And then I think Balor had a quick conversation with Priest, and then he was like, whatever you say, boss. So even Finn on his like kind of like, I see what you're doing. You're setting them up to fail, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
So this whole team is discombobulated right now.
And then Carlito's just chilling. Carlito's just chilling.
Yo, I love Carlito, bro. He comes in at the end. He's like, that's not cool.
He said that's not cool. I said, yo, at this point now, Carlito's just one-liner. I need Carlito.
He's the one-liner guy.
I need Carlito to just be in the same moment.
I need Carlito to have like that moment with Truth, where Truth is trying to get him out of the team. But it's just some wacky random shit that just happens that they're both comedically funny. I just want that shit to happen every week.
R-Truth needs to get him out of the team and call him Rey Mysterio every time.
Oh my god! Hey Ray, what are you doing without your mask on?
Right. Why are you hanging around your son? I thought y'all like each other.
I thought y'all hate each other. Ain't this something special? Ain't this something special?
Later on in Raw, Chad Gable called out Bo Dallas, the man.
Interesting.
He says, I know who Uncle Howdy is.
Obviously.
It's Bo Dallas. I was like, how did nobody know it's Bo Dallas? So he called him out.
Everybody's like, say, yeah.
And
obvious.
all of those little scenes in the back of promos backstage has finally paid off. The Creed brothers have helped Chad Gable beat down Bo Dallas. But wait! The Wyatt Six then jumped them. And Bo Dallas... Go ahead.
Can we get a hand clap for these video vignettes? Because I swear to you, not just last week, I told somebody at my job, they were like, I don't like these video things. I said, no, I need one each week of everybody and just let them rock. Let them do their character. Eric Rowan shit almost made me cry.
Yeah,
for real.
His was definitely the best one because
his was definitely
his is better because he has the connection with Brody, Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt.
He's the OG Wyatt, bro. Like the OG Wyatt 3. Because
when he said my brother, then he says my other brother. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, he really talked about both of them. He didn't just talk about Bray. He wouldn't talk about Brody too. I was like, damn.
He has to talk about Brody at least too. Like Brody was in the Wyatts.
I was like, yo, these promos from when Bo Dallas started the promos, I was like, okay, these might could be written because they did documentaries, so these probably been rewritten or pre-written. I said, but when they got their own and he started speaking, I said, oh yeah, that's not written. These are all from the heart. Now I need to see Nikki Cross in them now because I want to hear what they got to say.
Because they're just new to
the game. Dexter Lumis is going to be the interesting one because he doesn't talk.
It is.
That's probably going to be the best one because he doesn't talk.
You're right. His is gonna be cinematic of just him standing there, and it's gonna show like clips from probably NXT all the way up until he got let go.
Yeah, I like that. Bo's getting into the role now. Like, okay, you beat me up. They're here.
But see, that's the part where I worry because does he become invincible? Because he got jumped, but then he just sat there and laughed about it. That's the part I don't want. I don't like the invincibility factor.
Bray was kind of like the same way.
I don't like the invincibility factor.
I'm about to say, but that's the part there. That's the part there I like because I kid you not, when he started getting beat up and he started laughing, I was like, oh my God, he sounds like his brother. And this is getting creepy because he actually sounds like Bray. And then he just kept laughing. I was like, yo, Bray did this shit a while back too, where he wasn't invisible, but he just knew that he had to take that L to show you who you really were. And I was like, yeah, you know what?
Wait.
This is in good hands. This is in good hands. I want to see the rest of those now.
I'm okay with the laughing, but he needs to still be down selling while he laughs.
That's fine.
That I would be okay with.
Right now,
he still needs to sell the beat down.
I feel like right now this is just the intro. This is just let's see where this goes, man. Like for real.
I think he sold enough because the way he was selling them damn moves, everybody around was like, "I ain't gonna hold you." Dolph Ziggler can sell, but we ain't know Bo Dallas can sell like that.
Bo has been definitely in an evolutionary state where he's like he knows what he's doing now.
Yeah. Back to the prohibited portal. AJ Styles had his match in Noah this past week with Marafuki. Hold on. Let me get the right pronunciation. Marufuji. There we go. Marufuji. At Destination for Noah. And he wore his traditional Japanese mask that he wears when he has big matches over there.
Of course.
Yeah. I didn't have time to find the video, but I heard it was a banger.
The whole match is on Twitter. If you want to see it, I'll send it to you later.
Yeah, no, I saw the link. I just didn't have time to watch it. I have the link. No. I just didn't have time to watch it.
I'm about to say, because somebody just posted the whole entire thing on Twitter, like probably an hour after it was up. They posted the whole entire thing. I'm not going to hold you. I know people like, oh, AJ Styles should just leave, or he's washed up. No, he's not. That match right there, he was AJ Styles from New Japan from before he came to WWE. It just came.
Because it shows that there's always a level of like what you can perform in the ring, what you can't. Like, yeah, you know, because in New Japan they're kind of almost limitless to what you can do.
I think for him, he's at the point in his career where he has to mentally psych himself up for a big match. He's not on the grind for house shows and TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wants big. He's a big match guy at this point in his career. He's kind of past. He's just past the everyday mundane stuff. Also, I didn't have a slide for this, but also Io Shirai had her match for Marigold.
I heard that was
her match was fucking crazy.
I heard that was a good fire match.
Like when I say strong style ain't the word, these chicks was throwing each other on their necks. They was giving each other a kick damn near to the chin. I was like, yeah, this ain't even a wrestling match no more. This is a fight, and I love it.
And side note, one of you sent me a thing about when people leave WWE going forward, they can keep their ring names.
Oh yeah, I sent you that because they had just posted that I think Monday, right after Raw.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, apparently Triple H has stated now that all their names will be copyrighted going forward. But once you leave the company, you're allowed to take your name.
Intriguing.
I said Triple H is trying to get people to come back no matter what at this point now. Hey, I know we gotta let you go, but go and keep your name. We're gonna call you in about 6 months. We need you to go ahead and answer that call.
Mm-hmm. Again, realizing that there's no actual competition out there, so you can keep your name because we know you're gonna want to come back.
Yeah, you know.
See, that was the smart way to do it.
Like this is home. You know this is home. You're gonna come back. They always do.
See, that was the smart way to do it. Like, we finally got to a conclusion to where, like, the wrestlers get to keep their names.
Yeah.
When they leave or they go to another promotion, You know, it's not like when Vince is trying to take their names and be like, we're going to get paid for everything you do.
Yeah.
Like,
but guess what? Guess what? We still own niggas' names today. They ain't even around no more. They been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Still nigga poke at cats.
Take that.
Take that.
Pause.
Can't Harlem Shake out of this.
It wasn't pause for him.
Call of Duty announced that there will be a WWE skins on July 24th.
Sucker.
Yeah, I immediately thought of G.I. Bro Booker T. I was like, that
Sucker.
one has to be there.
Sucker.
How do you not have G.I. Bro Call of Duty? Like, G.I. Bro, Shield, Big Boss Man, Patriotic John Cena, Patriotic Cody Rhodes. After that, I don't know.
If Booker T, along with that.
I had none of those in there. Apparently, somebody already data mined the game. We already know the 3 people we're getting. It's really weird.
Who? What?
John Cena, Brock, and Roman Reigns.
Oh, how boring.
I guess the Roman one is pretty cool. But I don't know.
But is it Shield gear or is it just like Brock in like some random like Call of Duty gear?
At this point right now, we have no idea yet, but they data mined the thing, and those are the 3 names that popped up.
Roman makes sense because he already has like a bulletproof vest type of thing. If they're
Brock
going back to the
makes
Shield
sense.
days.
Brock makes sense. It's Brock Lesnar. Like, who hasn't he fought at this point?
And
now?
John
Like,
kind of makes sense because he's retiring. So
No, but I'm thinking like it's got to be like patriotic John Cena though. It can't just be.
I was gonna say if we don't get a Booker T, what you said, the Booker T skin, what with him?
G.I. Bro, come on, it's gotta be.
If his interaction, I gotta put this. If his interaction doesn't have, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, N-word. If he doesn't say that, I'm not buying it, bro.
I'm about to say right now, it ain't gonna have a simple fact that Call of Duty got this new thing in their system where they can detect when you're saying a lot of racial stuff, and they can get you banned from in-game chat. Call of Duty lobbies are quiet now.
He doesn't.
Nobody talk.
He doesn't have to say the N-word though. He's just saying, "I'm coming for you."
I guess substitute it with sucker.
Or "I come for you, sucker." Like, yo, that would be awesome. I would buy that, guarantee. Booker T.
I can tell you right now though, if they do it, everybody's gonna be aiming just for probably Roman Reigns and John Cena. I probably would run away from Brock because I feel like his especially gonna be an F5 to the ground.
I'm glad they didn't put a Hulk Hogan one then, because if
God.
they put Booker T and Hulk Hogan as the skin, everybody gonna go after Hulk Hogan.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
Come for you. That would be the most hilarious DLC to buy.
Yeah. Last week on Dynamite, it was the finals for the Owen Hart Tournament.
Crazy.
And timeless Toni Storm forgot to watch for the show. Because Mariah May has had it. And she turned on Toni because they now have a match against each other at All In London.
Who said they didn't see this coming?
Obviously, it was going to come because they're having the match against each other because that was the whole setup. But I didn't expect it to happen right away because Tony Khan's a mark and he did it right away. In WWE, they will do a slow burn.
You fucking mark!
Now, for Triple H, he would have done it like the episode before the pay-per-view. But yeah, Tony did it the same night that she won. But whatever. It happened.
Hey.
It was dope.
Hey, it was dope to see Toni bleed her own blood. But can we also just talk about the fact that this tournament happened again like last year's?
Oh, no. It happened like the first one. The people wearing pink won.
It's fucking stupid. Because as soon as Daniel Bryan came out with, I said, you know what? I already know he won. You didn't even watch this.
Yep. And then Mariah was wearing pink, so yep, there you go.
They did the same bullshit.
It We let you know right now. You're gonna win first.
Well,
so,
last year they didn't win.
Yeah, last year none of the people in the finals wore pink last year.
They was like, oh, let's not make that a prediction or
But the fact that Willow was in the finals 2 years in a row immediately let you know she wasn't winning. But salute to her for wearing the Owen Hart tribute gear because she had the danger thing.
Yes. That shit was horrifying. I was like, is she wearing the "I'm not a nugget" gear?
I am not a nugget.
I was like, she gets points. I was like, I kind of want her to win, but we all know she doesn't.
Yeah.
It would be messed up if somebody came in as Blue Blazer.
Oh.
It would be me. It would be my wrestling gear. It would be that with a hoodie.
I wanted to celebrate the last gear that he had.
like this is my favorite wrestler as a child. I can't get mad at me for this.
It'd probably be the learning tree, Chris Jericho. He'd probably be the idiot to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, send me from the Raptors, Jericho. Get your ass down. Walk to the.
Get your old ass down there.
You are too old to be doing this shit. You see Sting, you would stop doing it.
He's gonna have a heart attack in the air and shit, man. Not even coming down.
Well, maybe he wouldn't even feel the pain since he's all hopped up on Grey Goose.
Right.
Hey man, first of all, that man is crazy. Like he is 2 stages from being called Unk also. I ain't never seen somebody of that color and that caliber drink that much Grey Goose on a regular.
In other news, CJ Perry, formerly known as Lana, has been released or her contract has expired from AEW. Meanwhile, we haven't seen her on TV in 8 months.
Hey, I got a question. Do anybody care?
I don't.
Yeah.
Because even her time there made 0 sense. She debuted. She was the manager of Andrade, but then turned on Andrade to help Miro, but then never was seen on TV again after helping him because he disappeared from TV too. But Tony Khan said Miro's injured, even though Miro hopped on Twitter and said, "I'm not injured."
Oh, he got the Ricky Starks treatment before, Ricky Starks talked about it.
I think it was like around the same time, but I don't know which one happened first.
Did he smoke his weed?
No, that was.
I know it's Big Swole.
That was Big Swole.
I'm just saying,
So yeah, Miro's still sitting at home, not injured, not working, along with Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks needs to come to WWE, man.
So yeah, CJ Perry is a free. Oh, and hold on, what was her quote? Where's her fucking Twitter post? Now a free agent, Perry is open to signing with any of her promotion. Perry says she wants to be the next Paul Heyman. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Paul didn't lay on his back or anything.
No,
Paul didn't get on his knees for anything.
No,
Paul's wife is still with him, even though he does his work. Your husband.
What up, G?
Still a trash. That is crazy.
Yeah. And now the big story of the week for AEW. You
mean Double or something?
Double or Nothing. It's something that every big business does. It's basically what all the rich people get criticized for doing. Like, for example, the former president, Trump, what he got accused for doing, well, even freaking the owner of Amazon, was it Jeff Bezos, how he paid like 0 taxes in like 2018. He literally paid like 0 taxes that year, personally.
That's crazy.
You get tax credit. So the state of Nevada, because like it's like public records or whatever. AEW filed their tax credit for this W Nothing with the state of Nevada, right? It's a public record, and some of the wrestling websites got a hold of it. So AEW Double or Nothing drew $582,000 in ticket revenue. That was 9,099 ticket buyers. Collision the night before did $112,000, and that was $393,944 in ticket sales. AEW budgeted costs according to the tax credit form. For both nights, it cost them $3,868,224 to run both nights.
God damn.
So basically $3.9 million to put on the show for 2 nights in that one building.
Tony have that money.
Yes, he does have that money.
He has that money to throw away.
Yeah, the average ticket price was $64 for Double or Nothing. The average ticket price for Collision was $28. Yeah. So if you can, if you consider the revenue for both nights, it's approximately $1 million in revenue for both nights. I'm trying to skim through the nonsense. The gate revenue was approximately $1 million, and you get approximately $3 million in pay-per-view buys, $150,000 in merchandise, and by that makes the weekend basically not profitable at all. They basically broke even for the weekend.
You know what it sounds like? This also sounds like the Forbidden Door show.
Yeah.
Nobody bought merch. The merch was so expensive, and it was rehashed stuff that was already sold before, and then they upped the price on it because some dude on Twitter showed it. He was like, "Bruh," he said, "Bruh, there's no new shirts for this thing. These are just shirts of like certain things, and none of them are like wrestler specific." He said, and the shirts are like $50 a piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so approximately AEW made approximately $4.2 million on a show that cost them $3.8 million. So they made approximately $400,000. That is a very, very small margin.
Mm-hmm.
Again, WWE, before they even get on a plane, before they even put a card together, before they even know what match happens, the Saudi Arabia already writes them a check for $50 million before anything happens, before they even sell merch, before they even get a check from fucking Peacock. They've already got made $50 million before the show even fucking happens.
So crazy.
And their AEW's total revenue for Double or Nothing is $400,000.
The name of the pay-per-view should be called Something or Nothing.
Let me continue. The expenses reportedly include $150,000 for talent airfare, $150,000 for broadcast production, $50,000 for catering, $14,000 for cleanup, $7,000 for comms package, whatever that is, $70,000 in airfare for non-talent.
What the fuck?
$70,000 in airfare for non-talent. $2,000 in ground transportation, $250,000 in hotel expenses, $60,000 for security, $30,000 for LED screens, $75,000 for lighting, $100,000 for local management services. I wonder what that means. Is that hookers and blow? $10,000 for medical, $400,000 for operations and technical support crew, $15,000 for production consultants, $7,500 for miscellaneous prop show. No, sorry, that's the cocaine. The $7,500 for miscellaneous show props. That's the cocaine budget. There you go. $110,000 for rent. That's just to rent the building. $30,000 for car rentals. $66,000 for rigging and riggers. $700 for robocams. $40,000 for sound package. $135,000 for stagehands. $10,000 for staging. $50,000 for transportation, and $2 million for talent. That's insane for just the talent.
Keep it up, my nigga.
It costs you $2 million just to pay everybody to show up? That's insane.
$2 million a night. That he has to spend.
trying to figure out something. Trying to figure out why we watching AEW again.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Let me do some quick math. Calculator. 2 million. They're basically doing 12 pay-per-views a year now. So that's 24 million. Let's see. 24 million. Let's see. And there's 52 pay-per-view. Well, there's 52 episodes of Dynamite. 52 times 2. This man is spending like 130 million on fucking talent. Yeah, wild. I know.
That is super wild.
You know what? I changed back what I said. Hey, y'all trying to go get a job working at AEW and do nothing?
Yeah. They're sitting fucking cage. Oh no, to stay home with Miro and Ricky Starks and Sammy Guevara.
I will book to not the best of my abilities unless they pay me more.
I'm about to say, look, we got booked. We can just go ahead and be their podcast with them on the side.
Because the problem with working for WWE, you have to actually show up to get paid and sit in catering. With WWE, at least AEW, you at least can stay home and get paid.
You know what's funny? I would like to show up with WWE and their shit because then I feel like I get to be around talent that I want to be. Shane Cargill.
Me too.
You know, the traveler wouldn't bother me none. The AEW one, it would just be easy money to get paid, but then at the same time, I feel like I would be like everybody else. I don't want to be here.
Yeah. All right, and it's time to go outside the ropes.
Hey.
This week in our car specials that we've been doing, Best Dodge Vehicle, we have the Charger, the classic one, not that bullshit they make now. The Challenger, again, the classic one, not the bullshit they make now. The Viper and the Neon SRT4.
The old Challenger.
First of all, who put that Neon SRT4 down there?
That was Kelvin. Well, he put Neon, but I went SRT4, which is the best version of the Neon.
I ain't gonna hold you. 3 of these 4 cars I can't pick, but if I had to choose, the Viper.
Okay, respectful.
The Challenger, old school Challenger, of course.
Okay. Now I like his answer with the Viper. Because that's my second favorite on there. Because it's borderline like supercar, not quite a muscle car. I guess it's in the exotic category because if you think about it, like it came out in the early 90s and it's making Hellcat power in the 90s. As long as you go in a straight line, don't ask that shit to go left and right. It just goes in a straight line. You try to go left and right, you're flipping the bitch. Do not go left and right.
You know the drugs, kids.
Yeah, do not go left and right. Just go in a straight line with the Viper, and you will go fucking 200 miles an hour in a straight line.
With Randy Orton. The Viper.
Yeah. But for me, because I got into cars with the Euro tuners, and the car that challenged the Civics and the Evos and the Subaru STIs, I got to go with the SRT4, man. That was my shit. You put a fucking turbocharged, well, I think it came turbocharged, but you put a bigger turbo and a fucking exhaust in that shit was mean.
Shit was.
I'm telling you right now, I love a Dodge Charger. After being a car guy for many of years, I didn't become a lover of Dodge Charger until I see somebody online made a Dodge Charger that had 1250 horsepower, and that was just off the stock. There was nothing added into it.
Wow,
that's crazy.
And I was like, yo, that sounds dangerous. I want to give it a try.
And on that note, we're going home. Thank you, Nia Jax, and thank you, Bayley's Big Behind, for sponsoring today's episode. Not really, but, you know. I've been Darth Messiah, and you, sir. Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.